Hello there, Karen Hollenbach from Think Bespoke, also known as your LinkedIn lady. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to ask you to consider two key questions in regard to your LinkedIn profile. And it's my view that your answers and thinking about your answers as you update your LinkedIn profile and navigate your LinkedIn marketing efforts could just be the thing that makes all the difference. Now, this relates to your LinkedIn profile, and in the next episode, I'm going to ask you similar, not exactly the same, but similar questions in relation to your LinkedIn company page. So, question 1. What do you want to be known for when you're on LinkedIn? Now, I don't ask you this question lightly, and I do expect it might be one that keeps you awake at night or one that you can't answer straight away. Now, if you've done the work with your personal brand, this will be easier to answer. But if you're struggling a little bit with how to showcase your unique skills, experience, and background on LinkedIn, or you've got a side hustle, or you're about to make a career change and you want to showcase your business, you will really struggle with your answer to this question. So what do you want to be known for is really about considering if people are going to recommend me for something, what is that thing that they're going to recommend me for? And so to keep this really simple for you, when I go to networking events, I will say to people, what do you do? And they'll talk about that and they'll turn to me and they say, what do you do? And I will very simply say, I help people with LinkedIn. So what's your version of that? What do you want to be the go-to for? And if you can answer that question, it will help you really think about what do you want to be known for? And then your answer to that question should really guide how you write your LinkedIn profile, the content that you engage with, who you accept invitations to connect from, what your follow-up rituals are with those people, how you network on LinkedIn, and so on. But we'll talk about all that in other episodes. So that's question number 1. What do you want to be known for? Question number 2. Who are you trying to influence when you're on LinkedIn? Now, this is an incredibly important one because I see too many people, and especially those who operate in competitive environments, that worry too much about what their peers are doing. So they might be recruiters, consultants, coaches, digital marketers, and they're always sort of looking over their shoulder and engaging with their competitive set on LinkedIn, which I think is not a productive marketing strategy for how you're choosing to engage on LinkedIn from a personal branding perspective. So I want you to consider who are you trying to influence when you're on LinkedIn? And if you can get crystal clear about that, if you've done the work on, buyer personas or your ideal clients or whatever you've decided to call the people that you're trying to influence, then it will really help guide also how you write your LinkedIn profile, but then how you engage with others on LinkedIn and the type of content that you share in your LinkedIn marketing content plan. So I want you to look at it from two perspectives. So you ultimately do want to influence the person that's been recommended to you and they're looking you up on LinkedIn and they're researching your profile, and they are deciding in that moment, are you for them? And so you're really trying to reduce risk for them during the buyer journey to say yes, based on the information that you have provided to them as they're reading your profile, you look like the service provider or expert or subject matter thought leader, etc., whatever word you want to use to describe yourself and what's relevant for you based on your LinkedIn profile. So that's really the first important element of who you're trying to influence. And the second one are just the referrers in your community. So the people in your community that are already advocates, they might be existing clients, they might be other service providers. So today's bite-sized LinkedIn marketing tip is: what do you want to be known for? Who are you trying to influence? I want you to answer those questions, and then you can more confidently write your LinkedIn profile, think about who you're engaging with on LinkedIn, and think about the content that you're sharing. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share this podcast with your friends and colleagues. If you'd like to learn more about how to leverage LinkedIn I'd love to be your guide. Sign up to my e-insights, my monthly newsletter that's packed with LinkedIn tips, thought starters, and exclusive subscriber offers. If you're just starting out on your LinkedIn journey, I'm so glad you've found me, and I recommend you check out my LinkedIn Profile Essentials online course. If you want to be the go-to for your organization's LinkedIn presence, I recommend you check out my LinkedIn Marketing Mentoring Program.